Two, what's happening, man? We back at it with another Monday motivational minute. What you got, man? I don't have nothing too crazy today or too long, but I did, want to hint on and speak a little bit about self motivation. Uh, it's something that we all gotta have, and I kind of mentioned this in the previous motivational Monday. But self motivation is more than just psyching yourself up, telling yourself every day that you got to get to it, or I got to go to the gym, I got to eat this, I got to eat right, I got to get this rest. Man, it's that effort when you're in the gym too. A lot of people talk to me about training and like want insight or some how should I some pointers on how I train, and I get a lot of people literally to come train with me sometimes. Um, I don't always show a lot of it, but you used to. Before I was really like getting into prep, I had a lot of people come train with me, especially people from my previous job. It was a lot of questions about how I train or what they think I should do when they get in the gym. What do I think they should do when they get in the gym, as far as to grow this muscle or that muscle, yada yada. But long story short, man, when you in the gym or, and again, everything I try to speak about is aspect of life. You got to put that effort into it. You got to motivate yourself past a couple sets of, okay, this was a little painful, let me stop. Or, you know, you got to be willing to not only push through the pain, but endure it too. I think that's the great way to put it. Like, a lot of people train, and a lot of people get to quote unquote failure, but nobody is willing to endure the pain of that failure. And not many people, I should say. And I know y'all may look at some of my videos and be like, man, you don't really understand failure, or you probably just talking. But I promise you, like, this camera does not really give you insight on how my sessions go. Um, if you know me or if you ever train with me, I would just say if you've ever trained with me or watched me train, you'll definitely know that I'm a guy who like to go past the failure side. If you can, still get the a quality rep or still get some gain out of it, I'm one of those people. But sometimes you don't have the wrong method. You're just not pushing yourself. Because again, a lot of people that I've worked out with before, or a lot of people who's actually training themselves right now, working out and getting ready for certain things. Man, you got to be willing to push past that little pain or that little ache that you've been giving yourself an excuse for a long time. We all got injuries. We all hurt. We all this. We all that. And honestly, it ain't a whole lot that you can really get sympathy from me from. Now, if you're an older person, you know, like my mom's go to the gym with me now. She talked to me about how much she did on the bike, and she talked to me about how much she did on the ab machine. If she say, "Well, I might not be able to do this much tomorrow because this hurting," I'm gonna understand. She almost 70 years old. Uh, she just don't have a whole lot no more, and that's understandable. She got to do what she can that her body allow. Somebody you early 30s, mid 30s, 20s, and you call yourself bodybuilding or you call yourself in the gym training, man, there's no excuse. If you've been able to overcome that injury, stop making an excuse for it. Stop saying that that injury is the reason why you can't do something. I tell people all the time, I'm 5 centimeters away from fusing my spine, literally. Like, I'm bone on bone from my L4 and L5, and I only have 5 centimeters left in between that L4 and L5. And I'm not sure how much bone left for the L4 because I ruptured it too. So to talk to me about an injury, it's hard for me to hear people. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna push you to hurt yourself. If you train with me, I'm gonna push you because you came to train with me. Apparently that injury didn't matter. But as far as me advising somebody past their limits, that's on you. You got to be willing to know what your limits is and pay attention to your body. But at the end of the day, either you're gonna get to it or you're not. And I feel like, we can make an excuse and we can continue to dwell on that excuse and make that the reason why we're not gaining progress, or you can put it to the side. I know a lot of y'all don't know why I wrap my one wrist. That's because I broke my wrist, and it still bothers me a little bit, especially once I start to fatigue. It don't have as much endurance later on throughout the workout as my left arm. So I wrap it from start to finish. That way I don't have to worry about it. It is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. And, I went from this arm being this size or, nearly this size to this one, been in a cast 6 months, I believe, something like that, 5, 6 months. And I mean, when I say I lost every gain over her, it was horrible. But you put a 15 in this hand and a 5 in this hand and get it figured out. So I mean, like I say, you got to know how to push past your limits, push past your excuses, and learn how to endure pain. I said it in my last hamstring video. Pain sometimes is part of success. Most people that succeeded, they went through a lot of pain, especially in our sport. So I won't keep dragging it on, but y'all, let's stop making excuses. Let's start this week the same way we want to end Friday. Start Monday the way you want to end Friday. Let's have a strong week. Let's get to it. Let's get some gains. Let's have a week that we look back and be like, man, I'm sore. I killed it. Or not even I'm sore. I accomplished it. I did what I said I was gonna do. I pushed past those limits day by day. That way, that following Monday, will be a little bit easier. It'll be more progress. It'll be something that you can say, okay, I know where I need to be now. Build your blueprint. See y'all on the next one. Don't forget to check out that hamstring video from Saturday, and I'll see y'all on the back day tomorrow. Peace.